You were in fifth question. Everyone read the fifth question and try fifth question. Start reading it in the adjoining figure. So figure is already provided to us. Draw the figure and draw it of a good size. Don't draw a very small one. A good size must be there. Everyone draw the figure. P, Q, R. So we are having one triangle PQR. In the adjoining figure, QX and RX are the bisectors of the angle Q and R. So angle Q and R. There are two lines which are bisecting these two angles. Okay. So QX, it is bisecting angle Q. Okay. So it means these two angles are equal. This line bisects this angle, it means these two angles are equal. Similarly, RX bisect this angle. Okay, X I put here. Okay. So QX is bisecting angle Q and RX is bisecting angle R. It means this angle, these two angles are equal and these two angles are equal. This is clear? Angle bisectors. Okay. Angle Q and R respectively of the triangle PQR. If XS is perpendicular to QR. So we are drawing one line perpendicular to QR. XS. Okay. It is perpendicular to QR. And XT perpendicular to PQ. XT perpendicular to PQ. Okay. Now we have to prove triangle XTQ. Triangle XTQ is congruent to triangle XSQ. This we have to prove. Okay. Try to figure out how we are going to prove these two triangles as congruent. So which triangle you have to take? XTQ. XTQ. This is our, it's our first triangle. Okay. XSQ. XSQ. This is our second triangle. Okay, we have drawn 90 degree here. We can draw this side as well. No issues with that. Okay. So how to prove that these two triangles are congruent? Okay. Now try to figure out what is given. Minimum requirement, those theorems, any one theorem we can use. Okay. So what we are going to take?
Sir, QX is common in both.
QX. Okay. QX equal to QX. It's common side. Okay. Next one.
Sir, angle Q.
Angle. This angle. Okay. So we cannot say angle Q. In first triangle, what will be this angle?
Sir, angle TQX and angle SQX.
TQX. Okay. Angle TQX. If we are taking TQX, it will be SQX. SQX. Okay. Both are, they are equal to, okay. It's the QX is angular bisector. Okay. Angular bisector. Or you can say QX bisects angle Q. Okay. That is fine. One more thing we require.
Sir, angle T and S is equal.
They are 90 degrees. They are 90 degrees. So we can write angle XTQ equal to angle XSQ equal to 90 degrees. Since it is given, it is perpendicular to this, XT is perpendicular to PQ. Okay. So what we have used? QX, this side, this angle, this angle. So what theorem it is? AAS. AAS we have used. one side and two angles. AAS theorem. So these two triangles are congruent by AAS theorem. Okay, AAS theorem. These two triangles are congruent. Okay. Okay, this is clear. First part is clear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
see
sir.
the second part. First part is clear to all. Now what next we have to prove? PX bisects angle P. We have to prove. So I'm drawing with blue that PX is bisecting this angle. We have to prove. It means we have to prove PX is bisecting this angle, means we have to prove this angle equal to this angle. This we have to prove, this angle equal to this angle. This we have to prove. So how you are going to prove? So again, by congruency only we can prove. We have to take two triangles which are congruent. We have to prove, okay, this line bisect this angle. It means we have to prove these two angles are equal. These two angles are equal. So what we have to prove? I'm drawing with red. Remember, with red I'm drawing. What we have to prove? We have to prove that this angle equal to this angle. They are equal. We have to prove these two angles are equal. So how you can prove?
So
Okay,
we can take triangle TXP.
TXP. Okay, then other triangle. Which one you did? You can draw something. See here, we are not able to get this angle. We got the triangle, but the triangle containing this angle is bigger one, and these two are not congruent. We know it. This bigger one, this smaller one, they are not congruent. We can easily see. Okay, so we can construct as well. So here what we'll do, we'll construct. What we are going to construct? See here, it is perpendicular to this line. So we'll construct a line from X to PR that is perpendicular to PR. Okay, here in this question, we are going to construct a line. What should we name it? What should we name?
Y.
Y. Okay, we are taking it Y. Okay, so we have constructed a line XY perpendicular to PR. We have constructed a line XY perpendicular to PR. This is clear. Now, these two triangles can be proved to be congruent.
Yes, sir.
Okay, how you are going to prove them to be congruent? PX equal to PX. Okay, one line we have drawn, one side. Okay, this angle equal to this angle. One angle we got. One side, one angle. What more? We require one more.
Sir, angle T is equals to angle Y.
This we already proved. One angle we have proved. This angle equal to this angle. These 90-degree angles we have proved. They are equal.
Sir, alternate
PX is a
interior
common
angles are
side.
equal. Sir,
Alternate interior angles only in the case of parallel lines.
So PX
We are
is
not.
PX equal common side.
PX equal to PX we have already taken. One side we have taken PX equal to PX. Okay, we have taken PX equal to PX common side. We have taken angle PTX equal to PYX equal to 90-degree. Okay, but one more thing we require. Are we able to have these two angles we have to prove to be equal? That means you have to prove these two triangles are
So
congruent.
we
If we are
can
able,
take angle X,
okay, this angle
a
between
point
we do not
around
know.
360 degree.
But what will be use of that if you are taking angle X around 360-degree? We won't be able to prove these two angles are equal by that even. Okay, so can you see something? Okay, let me give you a hint. What if we prove this side equal to this side first? Then we can get one side. Okay, so how we can prove these two are equal? How we can prove these two are equal? Okay, So see here. Okay, this we already proved. These two triangles are congruent. We already proved. Yes. Okay, I'm rubbing this part. Sorry. These two triangles we have already proved that they are congruent. It means this side is equal to this side. Yes. It means xt equal to xs by CPCTC. These two are equal. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. See here, one more hint you can get in question. In question, what was given? This angle was bisector. Rx was the angle bisector. Yes. We haven't used this part. We haven't used this part till now. So maybe possible this part is going to be used somewhere. Maybe improving these two triangles to be congruent. Maybe this part may help improving these two triangles as congruent. So now this time what we are going to take? These we have proved this side equal to this side. Okay. If we take these two triangles and if we prove this side equal to this side as well. Okay. Sorry. See it again. These two triangles are congruent. We have already proved. Okay. So we have proved this side equal to this side. Now, if we prove these two triangles are congruent, okay, I'm writing 3 and 4. Okay. If we prove third and fourth triangle are congruent, if we are able to prove these two triangles are congruent, we can prove this side equal to this side. Yes. Okay. If we prove
Yes,
these two
sir.
triangles are congruent, we are able to prove these two sides are equal.
So,
Now this side equal to this side equal to this side. It means these two are as well equal. Yes. This is equal to this and this is equal to this. It means these two are as well equal. And we will get the third side here. Have you understood this?
yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
this we have already proved here. These two triangles are congruent. Okay. Now next part we are going to do. As well, you can get the hint that Rx is also the angular bisector and we haven't used this too. Okay. So there are chances that it may be used somewhere. So these two triangles we prove them. Triangle we are taking, I'm taking XSR. XSR. Mainly see here in taking the naming of the triangle, if you take the middle one is 90, take middle one. It will be very, very easy. Okay, to interpret them. XSR. Now X, Y, R it will be. X, Y, R. Okay. Now start proving these two triangles are congruent. Rx is common. It's the same like this we have proved. Rx equal to Rx, common side. Second, this angle equal to this angle, 90 degree. This by construction we have made. So first you will write that XY perpendicular to PR we have constructed. We have constructed line XY perpendicular to PR. That as well you have to write. Okay. Second, what is there? Sorry. This equal to this one, 90. Angle XSR equal to angle XYR equal to 90 degree. Third one, this angle equal to this angle. These are equal because RX is angular bisector. So angle SRX equal to angle YRX. Okay, because RX is angular bisector, or you can write RX bisects angle R. Okay, so by which theorem these two triangles are congruent? Which theorem? Angle, side. Angle, side.
AS.
Triangle. ASA. No, side is not included. AAS. Take any one triangle, see which sides, which things you have used, which parts. AAS. XXR congruent to triangle XYR by AAS theorem. Side is not the included side, but it's the third one. AAS S. Okay, as these are congruent, why we approved them to be congruent? To show that these two are equal. It means XS equal to XY. Okay, by CP CTC. CP CTC. Okay. Okay, now you will do one thing. This is our first, this is our second. Okay, compare them. XT equal to XS, XS equal to XY. It means XT equal to XY. Okay, so you can write. Okay, I'm rubbing this part. Okay, so using first and second, X T equal to XS. Yes, XT equal to XS. We approved. And now we have to prove xt equal to xy. So using first and second, xt equal to xs, xx equal to xy. It means xt equal to xy. So we have proved by CPCTC that these, okay, now we have proved using first and second that these two are equal. Okay, now can we prove them to be congruent, these two?
Yes, sir.
Now we can easily, okay, so we are taking triangle PTX and triangle PYX. Okay, these two triangles you have taken PTX, PYX. Okay, so one angle is 9. Okay, PX is common, PX equal to PX, common side. Second angle we already PTX equal to angle PYX, 90 degree. Okay, third XT equal to XY, we have already proved. So this one. So which theorem we have used to prove them to be congruent? Which theorem we have used?
Sir, AAS.
It's not AAS. Only one angle we have proved. Which theorem is it?
Sir, RHS.
RHS. So we have discussed ASS. It's not the theorem, but RHS is the theorem. Right angle, hypotenuse, side. Right angle, hypotenuse, or and any one side. So it is through RHS. It is RHS. Okay. So by RHS, these two triangles are congruent. PTX and triangle PYX. By RHS theorem, they are congruent. As if they are congruent, it means their corresponding angles are equal, their corresponding sides are equal. It means this angle equal to this angle. So angle TPX equal to angle YPX. Okay, by YPX. CP CTC. They are equal. It means PX bisects angle P. PX bisects angle P. Understood now? Is this clear
Yes,
to all?
sir.
PX
Yes, sir.
bisects angle P. Okay. So do okay. See here, what you have to do. We are doing the questions in class. That's fine. You are as well doing along with. Okay. After at home, do them again once. Okay. It will take only half an hour each day. You practice mathematics. Okay. So and keep one day for revision. For example, you can take Sunday or Saturday. You can take for revision. Okay, revise. Okay, every subject you take revision weekly. Each week you revise. So first it will take little bit more time, but with time, as the time passes, you will see you are able to revise each chapter within 5 or 4 minutes, and there will be day when you are able to revise the whole chapter in just 1 minute. Okay, that way the concepts will always stay in your mind. Okay, remember this one. Is this clear? Revision is must. Okay. Sorry. Try 7th one. This question is clear to all. Try 7th one now. So revision is must in every subject.
Sir, do not rub the side
Sir,
one.
6 to 1.
Okay. Okay. Always tell me at the initial stage. Okay. Okay. You must complete these questions by yourself afterwards as well, without looking in the video or the notebook. Okay. Or it's the best practice. You must try a day earlier.
Completed.
Okay, 3-4 questions you try. Like I may complete up to 8 questions today. So you may try 9, 10, 11, 12 at home today, so that it will become very easy to grab tomorrow. Grabs tomorrow. Okay, I'm going. I all have done it. Okay, so try
Yes,
next
sir.
one, and always speak up whenever you need something. Speak up. Okay, read 8th question and try it for a minute. Try it 8th question.
So what about 6th question?
This question we have done. Yesterday we have done 6th question. We already completed yesterday 6th question. This is completed.
Yes, sir.
6th we have
Yes, sir.
completed yesterday. Okay. It means you haven't attended the class yesterday or haven't paid attention in class. It's Bhavya. Bhavya was absent yesterday.
Yes, sir. Yesterday
Yes.
there was network
Yes, you
issue.
were absent. Okay. So you can go through the video I uploaded. Okay. And see, whenever you're absent in any class, do text me on WhatsApp once. Okay. You can text me on WhatsApp after the classes. Anytime you can text. Okay. And along with the reason, or else I'll call your parents. So whatever reason is, text me once. Okay. ABCD is a parallelogram. The sides. So we have to draw ABCD parallelogram. 7th question we have to do. Okay. ABCD is a parallelogram. Side AB and AD are produced. Okay. So leave space on top and as well on the side, because we have to produce the side. So there must be space on the top. ABCD is a parallelogram. And C, D. Okay. ABCD is a parallelogram. The side AB and AD are produced. AB is produced, AD is produced. Produced to E and F respectively. And how much we have to produce them? Such that AB equal to BE. Okay. This side AB we have to produce up to E. Up to E. Such that AB equal to BE. AB equal to BE and AD equal to DF. AD equal to DF. Okay, these two are equal. Okay. AD equal to DF. This is given. Okay. We have to prove angle triangle BEC. BEC. Okay, so we have to join them. Okay. See. Triangle BEC. It is congruent to triangle DCF. We have to join them. Remember, this is not a straight line. Okay. This is not a straight line. This we have joined. This we have joined. Okay. It looks similar, a straight line here, but this is not a straight line. FE is not a straight line. Remember that one. Okay. Because it, okay, let me change the figure, or else you will get confused. Okay. 1 minute. Slight bit, I'll change it. Okay, now it's fine. F E. Okay, this is not a straight line. Remember that one. This line we have drawn. This line we have drawn. Okay, which two triangles we have to prove to be congruent? First and second. First is this one. First and second. These two triangles we have to prove to be congruent. Okay. So how you are going to prove them to be congruent? Triangle BEC we have to take, and triangle BEC it is BEC and DCF. Triangle DCF. Okay. Tell me.
Sir, first we can write DC equal to DC.
DC equal
Be- No, sir.
So DC
See
equals
here,
to B. So
1
because
minute. See here.
It is a
ABCD. What it is? ABCD is a
Parallelogram.
parallelogram. Always remember properties of parallelogram. In parallelogram, opposite
Opposite sides are
sides are equal. These two will be equal, and these two sides will be
Will
equal.
be equal.
In parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. This will be equal to this one. This will be equal to this one. Okay. Okay.
So
Now,
So now BC equal
DC
to
equals to
DF.
D.
okay.
BC equal to DF.
BC equal to BC
DF.
equal to DF. Okay.
DC equal to BE.
So DC, so we can take
BE
DC.
equal to DC. Third one.
So we can take say DC parallel line and AB parallel line, and the BC is and cutting the two parallel lines, so said that we can take two angles
Okay, we are
corresponding
going to take corresponding angles. Yes, we are going to take the corresponding angles. Okay, see here, it is a parallelogram. It's a parallelogram. It means opposite sides are parallel. Opposite sides are parallel. Okay, so VC. Okay, first we are proving VC equal to DF. Where is BC? BC equal to DF. How we have proved BC equal to DF? Because you can write here as well.
parallel.
ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. Okay. What reason you will write? BC equal to DF. This you can mark in diagram as well. You can write ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. This much is sufficient. Okay. So ABCD is a parallelogram. It means AD, or you can write like this as well. AD equal to BC equal to DF. Okay. This part is already given. Okay. And this part we have written. So we can write it like this. Okay. And we have used BC equal to DF formula. Similarly, you can write here as well. Okay. Similar thing. ABCD is a parallelogram and DC equal to AB equal to BE. Okay. Okay. So we have used form there. Okay. Now one more we require. One more. We cannot prove this side equal to this side. It means third has to be angle. Third, we can only take the angle. How we are going to take the angle? This is the parallelogram. Okay. Take these two lines as parallel. It is given like this. This is D, C, A, B. These two lines are parallel. What are these two angles?
Alternate interior angle. But not cutting.
They are not alternate. Alternate means, see here. It is looking this side, it is looking this side. That's why they are alternate interior angles. And
Say
these are
corresponding angles.
alternate exterior angles. These angles. Okay. These are corresponding. See here, it is looking this side, this is also looking this side. Both are looking the same. They are corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles. So it means we are going to prove with green I am using. Okay. Since ABCD is a parallelogram, these two angles will be equal. Why? They are corresponding angles. They are corresponding angles. Okay. So
So we
before
can take
third,
BC also the cutting line.
We will be taking that as well. We will require that as well. Okay. So first, these two will be equal. So for third, we will write angle. What should we write? FDC is fine. FDC equal to angle DAB. Okay. FDC, these two angles are equal. Okay. Why? Because AB parallel to DC. Okay. You can write corresponding angles here then. Okay. Corresponding angles. Okay. Or you can write corresponding angles as AB parallel to DC. You can write it here. Okay. That's up to you. Either you can write these two are parallel, therefore corresponding angles. These are corresponding angles. Or you can write corresponding angles first, then these two lines are parallel. Okay, understood? So this angle equal to this angle because these two lines are parallel and third line is cutting. Okay, this is fine. Now what you have to prove? These two angles are equal. Since these two are also parallel, okay, this time what we are taking? These two are parallel and third side is cutting. A, B, here is E, and here we have D. Here we have C. Okay. This angle will be equal to this angle. They are corresponding angles. These two are parallel. AD parallel to BC. It means these two are corresponding angles. They will be equal. They will be equal. It means this is equal to this one and this is equal to this one. It means these two are as well equal. Okay. Okay. So next what we are going to write? Angle DAB we have to take again. Okay. DAB equal to angle DAB we have taken CBE. CBE. Okay. Why? AD parallel to BC. Then corresponding angles. Okay, same. Corresponding angles. Have you understood this one? So this is a parallelogram. First we have shown these two are equal because they are corresponding angles. These two lines are parallel, these two are equal. Next, these two lines are parallel, therefore these two are equal. It means these two are equal. At last, what we should have? These two as equal. So we have proved them to be equal. Since these two are equal and these two are equal, it means these two are equal. So you can mark here first, here second, and then using first and second. Angle FDC. Angle FDC equal to angle FDC equal to angle CBE. We have shown this equal to this and this equal to this. It means this equal to this one. Okay. Is this clear? We have shown them to be equal.
Yes, sir.
These two are equal. So which theorem we have used to prove them to be congruent? Take any one triangle and see. Side, angle, side. So it is which theorem?
Yes. SAS.
SAS. By SAS theorem, we have proved them to be congruent. Okay. Now, as we have proved them congruent, remaining every angle, corresponding angles are equal, corresponding sides are equal. It means this side will be equal to this side. This angle will be equal to this angle. This angle will be equal to this angle. Yes. Is this clear to all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So your homework is try 8th one